This whole question of dimension as a sort of, everybody are always saying, well, let's get into the fifth dimension and escape to some other planet or something. But the fifth dimension, well, let's go back to the third dimension. It was these three dimensions that confine us where we are. If we didn't have these dimensions, we'd be freer. So we don't want any more dimensions. That's the wrong direction. So what I'm really saying is that the external dimensions are, the repertoire is fulfilled when you get to the three dimensions of space and time. And the next step is to go back, which is to say inward, and use these dimensions in a different way. Now the same, if you want to be technical, the same thing is borne out by the formula for interval. I've been spanked so many times for putting the mathematics in, I don't want to do it. But the formula for interval, this is the Einstein difference between two events, is x squared plus y squared plus z squared minus dt squared, minus the time. The time has a negative coefficient. And if you want to go further, you have to have more negative coefficients. You can't have more positive coefficients. The negative coefficients, since there's minus dt squared, so that's a negative sign in front of a square, so when you carry out the square root, you get an imaginary coefficient. The time is imaginary. That's why we can't measure it the way we do space. I mean, we go around with rulers measuring space and so on, but we don't do that with time. We have to wait for it to pass, and then we can't get back again. So it's essentially different.